We are following breaking news. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion has won a civil defamation lawsuit against a blogger. The rapper, whose real name is Megan Pete, sued the blogger Milagro Cooper last year. She had accused Cooper of damaging her reputation by spreading a deep fake pornographic video of her.
The lawsuit also accused Cooper of being a, quote, mouthpiece for rapper Tory Lanez, who shot Megan in 2020. A federal jury in Florida awarded her $75,000, but the judge lowered that amount to $59,000.
Give me a run for my money. There is nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. She's lovely.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 631. Back with another video. Happy Tuesday, happy second month of December. I hope y'all are doing good and doing wonderful. Today I'm gonna be doing a video, or basically a short video. I don't know what to call it, an update video or what, but I'm gonna be doing this video, and this episode today we're gonna be talking about Meg Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan P. And it's some wonderful news that I would like to share on Megan Thee Stallion, an update. And this was shared to me yesterday, so I really appreciate everything. But first, if you are new here and if you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get a new video when it's uploaded. Yesterday, I uploaded a video and I did an episode of DDTS on Jimmy J. Lee and Timothy Harrington. So as of today, it is alleged that Timothy Harrington will be sentenced possibly at 10 o'clock this morning. So whenever I hear an update on that, I will be definitely sure to make a video or short and give y'all an update on that to let y'all know how that turned out. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. But before I start, y'all, can y'all believe I have not had any coffee this morning? I have not made any coffee this morning. I have not had a lick of coffee. I have not had a lick of water, juice, pop, or anything. Can y'all believe it? I literally just got up and I ain't had no coffee, and that is shocking because I usually be on my second cup of coffee. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have not had any coffee this morning. I just got up, happy, blessed, and, I'm just ready to do this content. And today we're going to be talking about Meg Thee Stallion and the wonderful news. And let's go ahead and get into it. You might have saw a video after my intro of the clip of Meg Thee Stallion winning a lawsuit against a blogger, Miguelito Grams. I hope I got it right. Milagro Grams, of being a mouthpiece, a puppet, and a paid surrogate for Tory Lanez, who shot her in Los Angeles of July 15, 2020. And for those of you that don't know who Tory Lanez is the alleged ex of Meg Thee Stallion, who allegedly and quite frankly for real shot her in the foot. And was not too long ago, he basically was trying to write the government or some type of papers to get him an early release and ask could he be released. But he kept on trying to write to the big peoples, and now he has 10 years in prison, which is not that long. Like, you took that L, you did the damage. You thought that you hurting this wonderful woman who has turned her career into something very trailblazing, very outstanding, and she's still going strong. Now, Tony Rans, he's basically tried to stop Meg Thee Stallion, tried to come in her way, and she basically have to deal with lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. But guess what? Through all of that, Meg Thee Stallion has won each lawsuit, in my opinion, and allegedly, in my perspective, that she has overcame. Tony Lorenz tried to stop Meg, but it didn't happen. He's still behind bars for what he done to her. He shot her in the foot. Now we got this vlogger, Miguel Grams, who basically allegedly put out some defamation on Meg Thee Stallion. And Meg Thee Stallion, the smart businesswoman and career woman that she is, sued her for defamation. And the reason she sued her for defamation, because it is stated that a connection to Tony Lands. But let's go ahead and read this article. So this was December the 1st, 2025, 1:59 p.m. EST, updated December the 1st, 2025, 9:08. So the Miami federal judge sided with Meg Thee Stallion on Monday and agreed that the blogger defamed and harassed the rapper, but limited damages to less than 6 figures. The federal panel of 5 men and 4 women came down in the favor of Megan, the artist-born Meg Pete, in her lawsuit against blogger Miguel Grams, I might be saying it wrong, whose real name is Miguel Cooper. The suit was over material Cooper posted after R&B musician Tony Rans shot Meg 5 years ago. Juniors intentionally awarded Meg $75,000, which U.S. District Judge Celia M. at Tagrana indicated could charge in her final written statement. We're thankful for jury's commitment to reinforcing the importance of truth, accountability, and responsible commentary on social media, Meg's attorney, Marie Henderson, said in a statement. Not only is Marie being held accountable for paying Meg compensatory and punitive damages, but Florida's fee-shifting legal provision will require her to cover costs. Meg's legal bills of deep fake claim. This verdict sends a clear message to spreading damages, misinformation carries significant consequences. Cooper declined to answer any questions from a reporter as she left the court. Cooper didn't appear to particularly pleased or distressed by the panel's findings. I'm not ecstatic, Cooper said. Of course you want things to go your way, but like I said, I respect the jury and what they decided. Her attorney, Jeremy McLump, said that he's grateful that the jurors didn't award 7 digits or damages. We respect the jury's verdict. You have to, right? Whether we agree with it or not, we respect it, he said. At the end of the day, it was not a complete win for any side. Megan accused Cooper of being a mouthpiece, a puppet, and a paid surrogate for Lorenz, who shot her in Los Angeles on July 15, 2020. Juniors found that Cooper willingly encouraged her thousands of followers on X and Instagram to view a sexually explicit deepfake video of Meg Thee Stallion that have been circulating on social media. Lorraine shot Meg in the foot after the pair left a party at Kylie Jenner's home in 2020. A Los Angeles jury found Lorenz, whose real name is Daystar Preston, guilty of 3 felony charges of December 23rd, 2022, assault of a semi-automatic firearm carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. He was sentenced up to 10 years behind bars. Meg said she has been struggling with mental health issues since the shooting and the harassment from the blogger. So here we go. Now that's the article. Now let's go ahead and get into this elaboration. I'm going to say this. So I am on Meg Thee Stallion side. I'm on Meg's side. I'm always going to stand with Meg because even though, I love Meg Thee Stallion. I love her music, even though I have not listened to all her songs, but I know a great deal. But I'm going to say this. This woman, Meg Thee Stallion, she's been through so much ever since that shooting that occurred on July the 15th, 2020 by Tony Lorenz. He is in prison and is doing up to 10 years. Meg Thee Stallion said, allegedly, she has been suffering from the mental health of the shooting and the blogger. So that is a lot put on her. And I'm very happy that she has gotten the justice that she deserved from this blogger. Because I'm going to be honest with you. As a person that is a content creator in my own right, when you put misinformation about folks and you don't have your receipts and you get called out for it, that's basically a bad thing because you can get sued. Your platforms can get in trouble. You can get in trouble for misinformation. That's why I say allegedly, and that's why I have my receipts every single time when I do this content. I'm very happy for Meg. She deserves all the happiness in the world. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. So yes, Meg Thee Stallion deserves all the happiness in the world. I want to take the time to say I apologize for the late reply. Well, not late reply. I apologize for the long wait. I had to go some places, but I'm back now. And I just wanted to finish up this content. And since we are on this content, I want to say I'm very happy for Meg Thee Stallion. And since we are talking about Meg Thee Stallion and her suing and winning a lawsuit against the blogger, one second, y'all. Against the vlogger, Mila Guerrero, I think that's her name, for having defamation on Meg Thee Stallion. And basically the blogger Meg Guerrero, she was basically wrong putting misinformation out about Megan, saying that she allegedly had a sex tape, which is not real. And basically and allegedly that she was a surrogate for Tony Lorenz, the guy that shot her in the foot. So now he's serving 10 years in prison for that whole situation. And he's basically, hold on, y'all. So yeah, I don't feel bad for this blogger that basically put false information out there about Meg, because Megan is one of the greatest. She is a tough woman. She stands on her own. She stands on her own, and she's truly one of the greatest. And she's worked hard. She is, in my opinion, one of the most influential peoples that there is. She sold out a lot of seats and stuff when it comes to concerts. She believe in putting on a show for her fans, and she believe in giving people their flowers when they're due, and so much more. I might not listen to all her music, all her songs, but I know of Meg and I listen to her, and she is truly one of the greatest. And I will forever stand behind her, because with everything that she has been going on and been going through, she deserves so much more. And with that being said, I'm going to get into that in just a little bit, and that's going to be the last part. But I also wanted to share this with you all. Megan Cunniff. And it says here, a jury found Milagro liable for defaming Meg Thee Stallion, intentionally inflicting emotional distress by coordinating with Troy Lorenz, and for promoting the deepfake video. They gave mixed answers to the media questions and concluded that yes, Milagro qualifies as media. And Meg Cunniff says that's a yes. She's liable for all three claims if the judge agrees with the media ruling the defamation claim that will be dismissed because Megan's lawyers did not serve Milagro with prior notice before suing. Damages small $75,000, including penalties. So basically, Milagro and Tony Lorenz, they basically was working together to try to bring down Meg Thee Stallion, basically and allegedly. So it seems like to me, Tony Lorenz and Milagro, they basically tried to bring Meg down. They basically was working together to bring her down and to cause much trouble for her. And let's not forget that Tony Lorenz already done so much damage to her mental health and her physical health, shooting her in the foot on July 15th, 2022. And he's basically saying that he deserves to be released and everything, trying to go to the government or the board or whoever that's over that whole situation. No, you did the crime. You did the horrible act to this wonderful woman trying to stop her. No, you serve your sentence. That's exactly what you deserve. And to the Milagro woman, I might be mispronouncing it. My bad. She deserves everything that she gets for putting false information on a person that basically, and I know in my opinion, didn't even do anything to her. To me, Meg Thee Stallion is the type of woman that minds her business, works hard, and believe in doing what she loves, and that is rapping, making the fans happy, and that is focusing on what's important and what she loves to do, and she deserves so much happiness. And with that being said, I'm so happy with her happiness because you know why? The reason I say I'm so happy for Meg Thee Stallion is because of now 2025. She is with NBA basketball player and superstar Klay Thompson, and they have been together for a great amount of times. And I'm just so happy for her. I'm so happy to the point because recently, Meg Thee Stallion allegedly cooked Thanksgiving dinner for Klay Thompson and his family. And let me tell you, they truly enjoyed it from what I'm seeing. Meg Thee Stallion laid out a wonderful spread and made turkey, barbecue baked beans, dressing, and so much stuff. And it looked so good. And you can tell that the family really enjoyed it. And Klay Thompson, he ate so much of it. He was getting that itis, going to sleep and everything. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I love the way Klay Thompson looks at Meg and takes up for Meg and protects her and everything. Everything negative that, he hears of Meg, just like the Tony Lorenz situation a while back, about a week or two ago. When stuff came out with Tony Lorenz trying to get released early, but he was sentenced to 10 years. Klay Thompson basically came to Meg Thee Stallion defense. And he came to the defense of Meg Thee Stallion because, number one, that's his woman. Number two, he adores Meg. Number three, I love the way that they look at each other. You can basically tell that this is what Meg has been deserving of all along. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. She even made a song dedicated to her boyfriend, Klay Thompson. And I'm here for it. And I'm just so happy for her. And this goes to show you, me as a content creator or a vlogger, or which one you, or however y'all prefer me or anybody prefer me, I'm just going to say this. That's why I say we as content creators that do content and talk about people's, that's in the Hollywood world, singers, superstars, actors, actresses, we must really be careful when we pretty much talk about these peoples, because number one, if you're going to talk about somebody, if you're going to discuss what they got going on in the world, and what they got going on in their life, you have to have your receipts. You have to have the information that is matching with what you're talking about. You have to have your backups. You have to have your receipts. You have to have the information stating where you got it from. And I know sometimes I can go a little overboard and I can forget, because when I first started being a content creator and when I start talking about people's, discussing what's been trending in their world, I had to realize, I have to do a little more deeper thinking and digging and getting receipts. Because if you keep putting out, information that does not match, you pretty much will get basically allegedly sued, or the situation what happened to Mila Guerrero. I can't pronounce the name. If you know, you know. So yeah. And that's why I say, as content creators, we have to be careful what we say and how we say it, and have our receipts. That's why I say I'm going to always have my receipts. Yes, indeed. So let's go back to Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion. So allegedly, Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion have been dating since July of 2025. Their relationship first sparked dating rumors in early of July 2025, and they made it official with a hard lunch on Instagram later that month. And rumors began in early of July 25 when fans noticed Thompson in the background of Megan bikini photos. So yeah, so basically they started dating in July of 2025, and I'm here for it. The way Klay looks at Megan, the way Megan looks at Klay, And she basically made spaghetti for him and fish and the Thanksgiving dinners. And she dedicated a song to him, or an album, or which one you want to call it. I listened to it and I'm here for it. And it's amazing. And I'm really hoping that more news, good news, and more great vibes, positive vibes and energy comes Meg Thee Stallion way. And so that's what I'm going to say on that. So as of right now, Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, they are still together in good vibes, energy, and everything that comes along with it. And that will be the end of my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I hope y'all enjoy. Thank y'all for watching. And I will be back with another video hopefully soon. I love y'all. And thank you so much. I love y'all. And see y'all on the next one. Have a great Tuesday. Love y'all. Bye-bye.